Loud Esmond here for Winners and Winers, trying to make you a better. Remember, hit like all those things. We want you to continue having a conversation with us. I try to respond to my videos. That is when Google will let me in. Times technology vexes me. What can I say? And I am so well spoken today, I don't know how to handle myself. Joining me here, longtime producer and fans of all things Southern California, including those USC Trojans.
Yes, sir.
Christian Giordani, man, can you have any more Dodgers stuff behind you, by the way,
No,
also?
you can never have more Dodger stuff. I have
So,
about a dozen of these hats.
yeah, Dodgers, Rams, USC, and your dad went to USC, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
an alum,
he's an
correct?
alumni.
All right. I always thought of him as sort of an outlaw motorcycle gang background, but,
No, he
that's
has
just
4
me.
different degrees. So
All right, man. Well, let's talk about this USC Notre Dame game. Most of the national pundits not giving Notre Dame much of a chance. Keep in mind, when it comes to sports betting, everything is a moment in time. What happened a month ago might as well be 100 years ago when it comes to betting. And I just want to point out, Notre Dame in their very first game of the year was beating Ohio State 10-7 at halftime. They held Ohio State to 7 points and a half at home in their home opener.
right.
So that Notre Dame defense is no slouch. Now, I know USC averages about 42 points a game, one of the highest scoring teams in the nation. Last week, outscored UCLA. What was the final in that one? 45-42, something like that?
Yeah, something around there.
So yeah, they score a lot of points. Great. Their quarterback is magic. He reminds me of Kyler Murray. He's just so elusive.
Yeah, he's elusive. No one can touch him. It's like he's a ghost.
It's like he has bat radar because he somehow turns away from tackles and things in the pocket, and I don't. It's bizarre to watch. Honestly, he just sort of bounces around, and who knows. So that guy's an X factor, Caleb Williams. USC and Notre Dame obviously have a lot of history. And one of the histories is they love spoiling each other's seasons. When one team is down and the other one is up, it always seems like the down team comes into their house and like the Bush push, and now Notre Dame's chances at a national title are wrecked.
Yeah.
And they do it to each other consistently. Notre Dame and USC, they say styles make fights, right?
Yes.
So what you've got in this game is really contrasting styles. Notre Dame wants to run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, and play defense. USC wants to throw it all over the yard and have 15, 16 possessions in a game. So it's completely opposite in terms of how these two teams play. Now, Notre Dame's offense struggled early in the season, but let me point out, in the last 5 games, their point totals were 44, 41, 35, 35, and last week, 44-0 against Boston College. Now, I know Boston College is down, but holding any college football team to 0 points and hanging a 40 burger on them, what are you going to say? It's impressive.
Yes, very much.
Notre Dame's secret weapon that is not so secret is their tight end, Michael Mayer. And let me point out, the game that you guys lost against Utah, USC, that is, who killed you in that game?
I can't recall.
Tight end Dalton Kincaid with Utah, 234 yards
Yes,
on
I remember. I
16
remember us talking
catches
about this earlier a
and
few days ago.
3 touchdowns. Dude went off.
And he reminds me so much of a young Travis Kelce. The way he moves, he blocks. He's so physical.
You talking about Michael Mayer on Notre Dame? Or you talking about the tight end at Utah?
The tight end at Utah.
Well, Michael Myers better than him. He's in my mind. There are people that say, well, he doesn't jump as high, he doesn't do this. All the dude does is get open and score touchdown. I'm sorry. Say whatever you want. Everybody said Fred Biletnikoff was too slow to play in the NFL. Just one of the best route runners of all time. Anyway, USC open getting 6.5. It's dropped all the way down to 4.5. The last time I checked. Do you have anything else? Because that's last time I saw.
It's the
4.5. Okay. All right, your call, Christian. Who wins, who covers, and why?
You know, I have Notre Dame covering and winning. Just because.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to go against my USC Trojan this one. I just have that feeling that Notre Dame's going to win this game. I know you hate when I say that all the time, but I just do.
Yeah, you're jinxing me when you say that. When you say Notre Dame's going to win, it's like the reverse, you know. Anyway, so USC has not faced a top 50 pass defense. Every team they've played has a less than top 50 pass defense, and that's why I think they're scoring all the points. UCLA can play a little defense, but not like Notre Dame can play. So I'm with you. I've got Notre Dame covering. I'm not going to call for the outright win because I feel like I'd curse my team. So there we go. I'm Esmond for Winners and Whiners, trying to make you a better.